All right, and it's time for Yes for the Miss Live, okay? It is hashtag lit live. As you guys come into the building, be sure to click on that fire emoji and like this chat up as you come in. We are about to get into some things. We're about to get into the tea because it's been a lot of stuff going on online with this group of people. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez party, some girl named Melii, DJ Akademiks, and Tasha K just chimed in. Reasons why I changed my thumbnail. Okay, so without any further ado, we're about to get right on into this. Like I said, as you enter the live, be sure to put that fiery emoji down there, and also share this live and let the people know that we are live. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into some things. All right, you guys, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, honey. What's good? What's good? What is good? What is good? What is good? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Yes, indeed, we are live and in color today. All right. So if you're just now tuning in, subscribe to my channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever there's a pre-recorded video, whenever there's a reality TV review, whenever there's a lit live like this one. Be sure to click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Okay. There is a lot that we have to talk about today because of the simple fact that Megan Thee Stallion has, well, it all started with DJ Akademiks. It started with DJ Fat Al, but that's who it started off with. He started this whole thing trying to be the first to break a story, trying to be the first to bring the news into the building and everything else. And it turned out that he was moving too fast. And he can't move that fast anyway because he ain't that size enough to move that fast. Not trying to fat shame nobody, nothing like that. But the nigga is kind of big and plump, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. So it's crazy because there's a lot that's been said today, because I did a video earlier today when DJ Akademiks put this news out, and then I saw Mob Radio repost it, and then I saw Megan respond to it, and soon after she responded, DJ Akademiks took that post down. Okay, he took it down, and I wonder why he took it down. Okay, he took it down. So for those of you that's in the building that's ready for the mess, y'all know what to do. Give me that fiery emoji. And while y'all are pulling up, giving me that fiery emoji, let's get into some promotions real quick. Let's get into the things that Scotty by Nature TV got coming up as you guys light that chat up. Make sure y'all fire this chat the hell up, okay? Make sure y'all fire it up. Make sure y'all fire it up, okay? So we're about to get into this mess. We're definitely about to get into it, okay? We're definitely about to get into it. So I just want to say that I don't like DJ Fat Albert. I never have liked him. I feel like all he ever does is come for women. He don't have the same energy that he got today for the men. But yeah, I don't like DJ Fat Albert. I don't like him. Hey. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I never have. He's a bitch made ass dude to me. He's always been the bitch made ass dude. Hey. Just a bitch made ass dude looking like a whole damn picture of Kool-Aid. And it ain't even Kool-Aid that he look like. He look like the damn Flavor Aid. You know, the kind that they sell at the store, like at Save-A-Lot. You know, Save-A-Lot sell a lot of generic shit. You know, they don't sell Kool-Aid, they sell Flavor Aid. So that's what he look like. He look like a big ass picture of Flavor Aid. The cherry kind. It tastes like Diamond Tap. That's what he looked like, child. So he decided to get online today. And this was supposed to be the day that Meg and Tory was going to court over this whole thing with Tory shooting Meg and all of this other stuff. That's what he was supposed to be going to court about. And so court hadn't even started yet, according to Megan, and he decided to run his ass on out there. And I know he can't run that damn fast. He decided to run on out there and put some stuff out there and say, oh, well, this is what I'm gonna go ahead and put because I'm gonna start this thing out. Because I already talked about this earlier. I talked about it when it first started. I talked about it, and I did a quick ass video about it. And then and if you haven't seen that video, please go and watch it because it is out, honey. It's been out for a while. It's been out. Outy. Okay, it came out a couple of hours ago, probably early today. Well, ain't no problem in that. It was earlier today. It was much so earlier today. Let me see when it was. It was probably about 3 hours ago when I first came out with that video. So I came out with it when Megan Thee Stallion pretty much put DJ Akademiks on blast about this situation. So let me go ahead because I don't know if Armand Wiggins went live yet. I said, let me go on and go live before Armand go live. Because if he go live, child, ain't nobody gonna tune in to what I gotta say about it. Because y'all already know when it come down to stuff like this, he be on it. I wish, like I said, like it sucks that him and Tasha K don't like each other because I enjoy both of their contents, even though I don't agree with everything that they be doing and stuff. But I would love to work with Armand one day, but I'm waiting on him to go live about this, honey. That is one person I am definitely ready to see go live about this. I would definitely be tuned in. Now, I don't be in his chat. I really don't. I don't really be typing in his chat like that. But I definitely be watching. I definitely watch all the time. So I cannot wait till Armand goes live and talk about this because he gonna have all the tea. He gonna have way more tea than me, trust me. So let me see. Somebody said, yes, he does. I love him. Y'all, look, Tipsy Libra. I would pay to be on the live with Armand. Like I remember when he was doing that remember when Armand was doing that conversation about what was it? He was doing that conversation about about fish or something like that. When it was him, Richard Lomax, and Nick at Night. They was up there and they was debating about the word fish and is it derogatory to women or not, or what's the meaning of fish and things of that nature. I was watching it. I remember watching it when it first came out, and I was like, bitch, I need to be up there. Like, why I'm not up there having this conversation. Man, I was so mad I went up there, but he don't fucking know me. But I will say that he did comment on one of my videos before when I talked about him and Flame Monroe. He did comment on one of my videos with a heart and some bombs. Okay, so he probably know who I am a little bit. He probably don't know me, but he probably didn't see me before. But I definitely wanted to be up there when he was talking about is fish derogatory to women. I definitely want to be a part of that particular conversation. But one day I have my chance, I still got some work to do. So it is what it is. But like I said, I can't wait till he talk about this. So here's the thing. So we're about to go ahead. I'm going to take it back to the very first video that I did about this earlier today. That's what I'm going to do. So here it is. This is how it all got started. And just to let you guys know, it is most definitely what? Messy. Okay? So it started off with this. Breaking news. It was revealed in court a few moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in the Meg Thee Stallion case. That was the first tweet that got this whole thing popped off. It got this whole thing popped off. The whole thing popped off. Okay. So then after that, that's when Megan came back with court ain't even started. So why y'all ready to start lying? So when Megan came out and said that, it was like, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. There we go. It's about to be a massacre because now that she responded. As soon as Meg responds, it turns into something else, honey. It turns into something else. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, after she said that, she went to her stories and she said, I know some of y'all blogs on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create a hate campaign. Be a real journalist and post facts. And to my haters, keep making yourself look stupid because I don't care. Okay? Now that's what Megan Thee Stallion said after that. Then she turned around and said, y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started and nobody has even been called in yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign. This is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets, spreading false narratives. I am Akademiks. Why are you lying? What did you gain? That's what she said after that. Then she said, what's even more effed up is that this ish is all public record and nobody even cares to read. Only thing that happened in court today was it got pushed back to April the 5th. But y'all would get a lot trending. Imagine how I feel reliving this ish every day publicly. It hurts. I'm so tired. Okay? So when she said, I'm so tired, all I could think about is Mary J. Blige. You know that song about Mary J. Blige when she got that Young and the Restless piano playing in the background and she was like, so tired. So tired of all this drama. You go your way. I need to be free. I am so tired. Tired of all this drama. Yes. And then Mary come in, broken heart again, another lesson learned. Better know your friends or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me, 'cause I can guarantee that I'll be fine. That is all I could think about when Megan came out with I'm so tired. That's all I could think about, honey. That is all I could think about when she said that she's so tired. That's all she could think about. Okay. So yeah, let me see. Oh, I just seen it, Livy. Don't worry, my phone's sitting right here. I just seen it. So that's all I could think about when she said that she was so tired. I ain't trying to make fun of her pain and nothing like that. I'm definitely not trying to make fun of her pain and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But when she said I'm so hurt, I'm so tired, that's all I could think about. That is really all I could think about is her saying it. That's all I could think about, child. I'm sorry. That's all I could think about, child. So then after that, that's when the new stuff started popping up. After all of this. Because like I said, that was the last thing that I mentioned during this situation. That was the last thing that I mentioned. So before we get into the next thing, I want you guys to take out some time to like up this video before we continue. I'm going to give you guys about a minute to just go ahead and like up this video. And I'll be back. Give me 1 second, you guys. And I am back. I'm definitely back. I hope you guys took out the time to lock up that video. To be honest, I went outside and took 3 pictures, child. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're about to get into where we at now and why we are here and why we're back talking about this. So that was the last thing when she said she was so tired or whatever. So after that, Tory Lanez came out with "You can't buy and tweet your way out of this one. Not today." That's what Tory Lanez said. And listen, you see that picture that the Shade Room had of him right on the right side corner? Child, that picture looked like he said that. Okay, it looked like he said that. Now I got this before any blog even posted this. And before any blog even posted this, okay? Meg the Stallion put this on her Instagram page when she said these are text messages between her and Tory. And this was on Sunday, July the 12th, 8:59 p.m. He said, "Meg, I know you probably never gonna talk to me again, but I truly want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, and I was just too drunk. Nonetheless, shit should have never happened, and I can't change what I did. I just feel horrible." So Meg said, "Lie your way out of this. If you ain't do shit, then what was you apologizing for? The lawyers got your phone records and mine, all your texts. They got you recorded on the jail phone, talking to Kelsey, apologizing, begging us not to talk." So so this right here is where all the drama got started. This right here is where all the drama got started. And from what I was told, because I really wasn't talking about this story back then, but H Kitty 11 said TMZ posted about this months ago in regards to these text messages. Okay, that's what's being said. That's what's being said. All right, and just to let you guys know, yes, I will be taking calls today. I might take 10 calls tonight, just like I did last night when I went live. I think I'm gonna take 10 calls. That's what I'm probably gonna do. So yeah, this was when it really got popped off when she posted these text messages between her and Tory Lanez. So then next up was DJ Fat Albert. He says, let me see. Is this the right one? Okay. I got these tweets mixed up. Okay, so it started off with update. Tory Lanez trial adjourned till April, with Tory's lawyer telling the court that they have completed DNA results from the prosecution, which is very pleasing to his client. I saw this document myself. It literally says it was inconclusive in finding Tory DNA on the gun or magazine. Now one of y'all finna tell me my eyes deceive me. I ain't Tasha K. Stop playing with me. Ooh. So Fat Albert got balls and he called out Tasha K, but he didn't call her out. He called her Tasha K. Okay. So then he says, Meg got to call the DA and ask them if it's true. I don't know why she up on here tagging me in posts like I just be making up shit. Okay, so she tagging you on post because you were the first big bitch to put this shit out here. You was the one who was racing your ass to social media to post this shit. So that is the reason why she's tagging you. What are you saying, big boy? What are you saying, Ballpark Frank? What are you saying? She tagged you because you would have tried. You trying to be the first one with it exclusive because you got something that you want to prove. You're on Tory's side, obviously. You are. So that's what it is. So let's stop it. She tagged you due to the fact that you was the first one to post this when ain't no court even started. So you put this out here and you don't expect for her to say nothing. Yeah, she tagged your bitch ass. Yeah, she tagged you. Why? Because you put it out there. Who else was she gonna tag, nigga? Are you serious? Let's not. We ain't talking about whether or not she's stating all truths right now. What we're talking about is what is put out on social media right now. We're going to get into that later. I know y'all really want her to be a liar at this point, but we're going to get into that in just a second. We're going to get into everything. We're going to get into what she did with Kelsey and every damn thing else. We're going to get into all that. All I'm doing is talking about what's being posted on social media right now. We going to the T. That's what we getting into. We get into the T first, then we're going to get into opinions and what we all think. That's what the phone line is gonna be for, child. That's what the phone line is gonna be for. Now, there's a couple of y'all. I see some people that's DMing me right now. I will get to the DMs once I'm done with this video, child. I don't want it to seem like I'm ignoring, but I'm just trying to do my job right now. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who are just now tuning in to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, child. It's free. It's free. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, we're about to go ahead and get into the next thing. So I really hate that I didn't crop this shit out like I normally do. But oh well. Some chick by the name of Melii liked the post that the neighborhood talk posted in regards to Tory Lanez. Now, can somebody tell me who is Melii? I don't know her. I've never heard of her. For those of you in the comments, can y'all tell me who Melii is? Because I don't know her. I'm waiting on y'all in the chat. Who is Melii? What does she do? Who is she? And why is she speaking? She's an artist. Okay. What kind of artist? They say that's his artist. Okay. I think she signed to Tory. I didn't even know that Leprechaun even had a damn label, child. She's his artist and his little girlfriend that she cries over. Okay. So a lot of y'all saying that she's a singer, she signed to him, and all of this other stuff. Okay, child. Alrighty then. I don't know who the hell she is, but she was so quick to speak on this situation. After that, she says, facts are facts, but when you're in too deep, the act must go on. No evidence, just power, saving face, and a false narrative. So it looks as though Melii is defending Tory Lanez. Then she turns around, she says, to see something with my eyes is different to just dick ride. Okay. So this is what I'm going to say about that. Were you there? Were you there? Were you there? Okay, so you wasn't there. Did you know Tory back then? Were you there? So why are you speaking, girl? I'm trying to understand why she's speaking and why she got so much to say. Like, were you there? Because, yeah, I wasn't there, but I'm a blogger and I get paid to speak about shit like this. So that's my thing. So were you there and why are you speaking so hard and why are you defending so hard? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Were you there? Because if you wasn't there, girl, shut up. Don't nobody care about what you talking about. Shut up. You wasn't there. We don't care about your opinion. We don't care about your opinion. We don't even know you, girl. We don't even know you. So why you got so much to say, baby? That's what I'm trying to understand. What you trying to say? Like, what's your point? We don't even know you. Do Tory even claim you? Because I ain't even know you. I didn't even know he had a damn artist, to be honest. I didn't even know he had no damn artist. So what do you mean? Like, you sound like a whole pick me in these streets, baby girl. Like, you so, like, here's my thing. Whether or not that's your man or not, it's just some things that you don't need to speak on if you wasn't there. That kind of reminds me of the situation that went down between K Michelle, Memphis, and Toya Wright with her slow talking ass. That's the type of thing that pissed me off. Like, Toya wasn't there. Toya wasn't even with Memphis when this stuff went down between K Michelle and Memphis. So why is she speaking? Yes, that's her man. Yes, she wants to ride for her man. But girl, baby girl, there's another way to ride for your man versus being on social media, fighting his battles in the situation that you wasn't there for. You could ride for your man by going to court with him. You could ride for your man by, being by his side. You ain't got to go to social media and defend nothing when you wasn't there. Because when you defend stuff and you weren't there and the shit turned out to be true, then you're like an asshole after that. So, no. Please stop. That's all I'm saying. Just stop. I hate it when people do that. So then we get back into this. Okay, so then DJ Akademiks come back with, by the way, Meg can get the same document that they reference in court today. Hopefully she's entitled to see what the DA will be using against Tory, being that she's the victim. It's part of discovery. Ask the DA what the completed DNA test said and then come back and apologize to Big AK. Big AK? Who? Big A? Who are you, DJ Academic? Who are you? Who are you? He talking about some Big AK. You say, like, it's crazy how this nigga got so much fucking authority with a woman. You got all this so-called big dick energy when it comes down to a female, but your dick turn real fucking shrimpish when a man is involved. Shut the fuck up. The only thing that's big about you is your body. What you need to do is focus on getting an endorsement deal with Burger King. I'm pretty sure you will do well with that. Shut up. It's crazy to me how you speaking so hard on this and you riding this girl so hard in this situation. Like what do you have to gain up out of this? Like, you speaking so hard on situations, but you only speak so hard on situations when it comes down to women. That's the only time you got so much to say when it comes down to a woman. But when it's a man, you ain't got nothing to say. Now, you was coming hard at Nicki Minaj, always speaking about her with Joe Budden and all this other stuff. You was always talking about her. But then when I was just about to call her man the R word, but I ain't gonna do that. When her husband said that he wanted to have a conversation with your ass, you didn't want to talk. You didn't want to talk. But you got so much to say to Megan, though. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Don't you worry. I'm gonna continue on with the mess. It gets worse, but just know that boy bye, like, talking about some Big AK. Who the fuck are you? Okay. Anyway, so then Megan responds with, Big AK, little boy, please. Why would you post that there was no DNA found, but now it's inconclusive? How are you specifically able to see the documents before they come out in court? What you saying is his lawyer is sharing evidence with bloggers. Got it. Take your big ass on somewhere. And that's exactly what I mean. Take your big ass somewhere, DJ Akademiks. And don't y'all come up in here talk about I'm fat shaming, because I ain't trying to fat shame shit. This nigga is fat. Okay. So I ain't trying to fat shame shit. Because guess what? He said some disrespectful shit to a woman, and I ain't even got to that part yet, okay? And y'all probably don't care because of who the woman is, but it is what it is. So then Tory says, good DICK had me effing two best friends and I got caught. That's what I apologize for. It's sick how you spun it though. So basically what Tory is saying, that in those text messages that we see, that Megan had posted, it was basically hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys, because somebody trying to prove a point here. Hold on. But anyway, um, so he's saying that basically what happened in the text messages was that he was apologizing for sleeping with her and her friend. That's what he's saying. And I'm just like, it's like, girl, really? Okay. All righty. If that's what you want to say, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay then. So that's all I can say about that. Um, so next up is this right here. So hold on, y'all, because I hate when people be trying to text me while I'm hold on. So yeah, so next thing you know, the Megan Thee Stallion comes back with effing two best friends. Nigga, you shot me. You know what you were apologizing for. You keep putting out a narrative that that me and my friend fell out about you, and that's not true. Why are you skipping over the shooting? Just admit that you shot me because she definitely ain't do it, and I didn't shoot my damn self. Mm, okay. Okay. So, I'm just saying this is a lot. Cause this short ass man is really feeling himself, child. Like he really feeling himself. He think he that nigga, child. You can't tell this man nothing. He swear up and down he is that nigga, like straight up. Like he trying to say that he that nigga really much, okay? But with these women that's defending him so hard, of course he gonna think he that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what he gonna think because these women are rallying so hard for him that it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's saying? He never say what actually happened. He tap dances around the beat. That's exactly what he does. That's exactly what he does. He tap dances around the truth. He tap dances around the truth, and that's exactly what he does. He tap dances around it. He doesn't want to tell the exact truth. He just want to prove a point, and I don't know what point he's trying to prove here. But to me, I still like. I don't know. But I'm still Team Megan on this. Until I'm proven wrong, I'm still Team Megan on this, for real. I'm still Team Megan on this, so it really doesn't matter what's being said. You know what I'm saying? I'm still Team Megan. Straight up Team Megan. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So, yeah. So next up is this right here. You think it's okay to shoot me and then harass me online and make it like this was some weird cat fight. What in the actual FUCK is wrong with you? Then we come back with Party steps into the building and says, "Put the phone down, let's link. You and me ain't nothing to talk about." That's what Party said. I wish he would have hit up DJ Fat Boy too. That's who needed to be hit up because he got a lot to fucking say. I can't. Yeah, I was about to put hands on him for real. And I'm usually not the type that want somebody to put hands on somebody that's weak and won't fight for themselves or fend for themselves. But I just really want somebody to lay hands on him because he just need to shut up. I can't stand him. Oh my god, like he be having so much to say to a woman. He really do. But anyway, that's what Party said to Tory. Then Tory responded with, "We've had this encounter and you did nothing. Put your phone down, big fella." And I'm just like, child, I can't. And I'm looking at y'all in these comments too. I'm looking at y'all in these comments. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till y'all I can't wait till y'all what is it? What's up in the say? I can't wait for y'all to call in. GG, I see you in the comment section, GG. I want to know what you think too. I might let you come up here with me before I allow the people to call in or whatever. That's what I think. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So yeah. That's if you want to. So next up is DJ Akademiks. Now, DJ Akademiks, now before we get into that part, this is before we even get into that. DJ Akademiks went on Twitch hollering, screaming, fussing, doing all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? What he always do. And I got a recording of it. Cause it came off the neighborhood talking. I'm finna play it for y'all. I'm finna play it for y'all real fast. Let me go instead of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. I'm finna play it for y'all real quick, and then we're gonna move on. So hold on, y'all. Where is it? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? It's somewhere in here. I might just go back to the neighborhood talk and then just play it like that. Oh no, there it is. I got it. Here we go.
Listen, I'm not here to. I'm not like litigating this case. I'm going off facts. Just don't be coming at niggas who's saying factual shit. Maybe the factual shit I'm saying doesn't appease your timeline or what your story is. By the way, I reported things in terms of what you said or whatever that didn't probably appease Tory. You know what Tory got to do? Remember, we fell out. Got to hold that. I'm trying to be here to try to pick out the shit that isn't maybe the common narrative. So let's go to it. All right. All right. So okay. Let me just put this back. How do I get it? I gotta get here. Oh my bad. I see. All right, Meg. I understand you're the victim in this case, so I also want to control my tone. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hyped up not because of you and Tory. I'm hyped up because I don't like when people like really come at me thinking I'm like these little low down dirty bloggers. I'm really not into that type of stuff. So I don't want my tone to be seeming like I'm trying to bully you, intimidate you, harass you, or even like call you a liar. That's like nothing I said Meg's a liar. Never said that. And that's why I deleted and reposted my actual tweet, because here's the thing, and I'll give it all out. So I seen with my own eyes, and I knew this before today. The prosecutor sent over DNA results from their analysis of the gun. They sent it over. They give it to Tory. They got a copy. That's how it goes. That's discovery. We're letting you know what we got. This is what we got. I've seen this. Now, before you try to get Tory locked up, I was there when the shit came through. So I seen it. Okay? I don't have no copies of it. I'm not about to put it up. I ain't trying to get Tory locked up. Okay. Now, because I know you're trying to bait me, because I think that's what his last one is, right? Like, yo, wait, how do you know? Big act, little act. Why would you post there was no... okay, all right. And by the way, see, you got to be humble enough. That's why I corrected my first tweet, because I tried to simplify it in reporting the news. But let me just say, she said, why would you post there was no DNA, but now saying it's inconclusive? Well, let me answer that to you, Meg. In a court of law, if you can't prove it, it's not what you know, is what you could prove. Inconclusive, okay, you're right. Technically doesn't mean there's no DNA found. It's saying they can't conclude that Tory is Tory's DNA on the weapon and he had possession of it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's not what you know, it's what you could prove.
Okay, y'all. So that was a DJ Akademiks, DJ Fat Boy, DJ BK, aka Burger King, DJ Arby's. It was him. That was him on the mic just then. Okay, that was him on the mic. All right, that was him on the mic. So after he went on Twitch, bitching on Twitch, he decided to take it to Instagram and come for Megan again. Okay, so this is what he said. And he's coming at this girl like she a nigga. Like, that's what kills me. But anyway, this is what he said to her on Twitter. Now, he says that, hey, I don't give a F-U-C-K about what you got going with Tory. Y'all can play y'all PR games. We know what you and Rock Nation is doing. I don't care. Just don't try to bring in my brand in there. You literally a peon in this game. 1501 owns you and you beg them every time to drop a song. What I'm trying to... Okay, let me get back on screen, because here's the thing. You keep telling her not to bring your brand into it, but you brought your own brand into it when you decided to bring your fat ass on social media and be quick to post this stuff to discredit somebody. You brought your own self into it. So why are you mad that she put you on blast, bitch? You put yourself in there. Talking about some, don't try to bring your brand into it. You brought your own brand into it every time. From the moment you put that shit up there, you put it out there. You say that girl name every chance you get, but the moment she responds to your big ass, you want to sit up here and be mad. Go somewhere and sit down, or get on a treadmill somewhere, lift some weights, run the track with me, because I'm going to start back running the track in a few weeks when it get back warm outside. You can run the track with me and shut the fuck up. You put this stuff out there first. You put this stuff out here first. So what you saying? You put it out. You were so quick to try to get an exclusive so it can run around these damn internet streets. But yeah, when she called you out on it, you mad. What you mad for? You did it. You did it. You think she wasn't going to call your ass out? You did that for a moment. And now that you got that moment, you can't handle it. But she's a woman, so now you finna try to read her down on Instagram like you one of the girls. We know that you one of the girls, child. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next tweet. So he says, you can't little nigga me ever in your life. You literally signed to a nigga, managed by a firm and signed to another conglomerate. Okay, you don't own nothing you put out. You literally won all your awards off sympathy, off this you got shot storyline. Get your masters back, then holler. Do you see this big dick energy that he got from Megan Thee Stallion? Do you see this? You see this big dick energy that he got? Where was it when Kenneth Petty was about to get up in your ass? Where was it then? Where was it then? Didn't you call the popo? Didn't you call the popo? Didn't you call the popo? That's what I'm trying to understand. Didn't you call the popo when Kenneth Petty was finna come at your ass? But you got so much mouth for Meg. Let me know. Let me know where that energy at for a man that got the same thing as you. You stay picking with a woman. You stay getting online talking about a woman. Look at the way you just came from Meg. I dare you to come for a man like that. I dare you to. I dare you to. The only type of man you'll probably comment like that is somebody like me, because you probably think I'm a punk. Bitch, please. I wish you would. I wish you would, bitch. You ain't nothing but a bitch, boy. You always got it's funny how much mouth you got for a woman, but you be on hush. Like you just got through eating rat poison or something when a man come for your ass. Like, bruh, I can't take you seriously. You want to be called Big AK and all this other stuff? Like, boy, bye. Like, go somewhere and sit down, nigga. Please go somewhere and sit down, bitch. Okay? So then, getting back to the tweet, he gonna say, you so bothered over my tweeting out facts about Tory case. Go ask the DA. DNA results were submitted in discovery. Why you care so much about what the internet says? Oh, I know. You've been living off a narrative and it's sad. You made it where if Tory don't go to jail, you don't win. What are you talking about? She wins regardless if he goes to jail or not. She's won Grammy. She's selling records. She's performing everywhere. She's all over the place. Her songs getting played on the radio. She don't need Tory for that. And she didn't need Tory for that before she got shot. She didn't need him for nothing. So what make you think this is what she needs to succeed? She don't need none of that. So what are you saying? What are you saying, fat boy? What are you saying? I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Like, y'all, listen, I can't stand DJ Akademiks. He built like a damn big ass pickle jar. I can't stand him. Seriously, I really can't. I can't stand Akademiks at all. Okay, he would definitely try to go word for you, and he would never win. I'd drag his ass verbally like it ain't nothing. He could never come for me with my mouth, period. He can't come for me with my mouth. Okay. Tory just posted something new about this situation. Child, where he posted it at? I thought this shit was over. That's the only reason why I just went live now, child. Where y'all see it at? Let me see. Where's it at? He a bitch. Seriously. He really is, child. What did he post? And where did he post? So I can try to put it up here real fast. I hate when this happens while I'm on live, child. Check the neighborhood talk. Okay, let me go to neighborhood talk real quick. Okay, I see it. So he's still talking. Okay, y'all. I got what he just said. So I got it. I just screenshotted it. Now I'm about to send it to myself to email and then place it on the screen when it's time for me to, child. This is a lot right here. This ain't nothing. This whole story is a lot. I bet this shit gonna be going on for a whole week. And that's okay. I'm gonna get paid. It's okay. Alrighty. Let me check my email real quick, y'all, because I'm sending it to myself. Through email. I'm sending it to myself so I can download it and put it on the screen. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, there it is. Let me click on it real fast. Let me download it real fast because I updated this damn internet speed, child. Making sure I get it the way. Okay, there it goes. Downloaded. So now I'm back. I got it. It's downloaded. Let me go ahead and place it up here with this other stuff really quickly. Okay. Let me add it to the overlay list that I got. All right, there you go. Okay, so yeah, back to DJ Akademiks. I don't like him. That picker jar body built bitch. I don't like him. Like he just he doing too much. He doing too much. He is so hot in the ass that he can't even do nothing else right. Like it's just ridiculous. So next up is Nancy Dillon. So I have a transcript from court reporters. This is what Tory Lanez attorney has said. We are in the process of actually retaining an expert with respect to DNA. It is our hope that we will be able to review and confirm the LAPD's analysis, which from our standpoint was favorable. The precise nature of the LAPD analysis and its results were not disclosed or described. There is a discovery protective order on this case, so it's not public. Then we go into let me see. So this is where Tasha K enters the room, okay? Now I know some people was like, now what the hell does Tasha K got to do with it? Now he did mention her name. He did mention her name when he first tweeted. He said he was not Tasha K. So Fat Boy did mention her name first. I know that Tasha K ain't everybody's favorite person. I definitely understand that, but he did summon her ass first. Okay. So so Tasha K walks in and says, DJ Alvin lying and hiding from the dead rappers he reported on. They coming to collect. Now watch your mouth and your back fat, Albert. Chi-Town owe you several. You snitch for pay. Leave that woman alone and worry about these chicks in my DM talking about the oop and the oop, sir. So, oop. Oh my goodness. Okay. DJ Alvin and the Chipmunks, child. That's what he give. Okay, so then that's when Fat Man responded with, "You bald head bird." Oh my god, he could never spar with me. This big bitch could never spar with me at all. These elementary ass insults that he's giving. So he gonna sit up here and say, "You bald head bird." Pay Cardi B, you scallywag. You done lied and got exposed. We need that 4 million that me, Cardi B, Offset, and Baby Culture can throw it in the strip club. Yes, I'm the bill collector. You lied, Funk Flex voice. But you just lied too, DJ Akademiks. You just lied too, bitch. You made it seem like you had all the proof. You made it seem like you had all the news. You made it seem like you knew what the hell you were talking about, and come to find out, you didn't know a damn thing. You just couldn't wait to put that shit out so you could have a moment, and that's just what that is, okay? Gigi with the juice, where you at, girl? Because it's almost time for me to let you up here first before I take any calls, child. Okay. But yeah, it don't make no sense, bitch. Like, you want to sit up here and play these who? First of all, it's funny how he got so much to say to a woman, but he ain't got nothing to say to no man. You ain't got nothing to say to no man. That's the part I'm trying to understand. You ain't got nothing to say to no man. Like, you got so much to say to all these women, but you ain't buck up to a man yet. You ain't buck up to a man yet. You ain't buck up to a man yet, okay? You ain't did none of that, but you want to sit up here and come at a woman. That's all you ever do. That's all you ever do, bruh. Like, come on. Who you think you fooling? Who you think you fooling? And Tasha K really just read your ass for filth. That's what it is. You wanted to, just like Life of Deshaun to say, you wanted to be the first one to report, and you was loud and wrong. Like, please, like, you sitting up here, like, does Cardi B even know you? Like, come on, child. Come on. Now, while you up in here, Jason Edmondson, while you're in here, I want you to call in when it's time for these phone lines to open. Okay? I want you to call in. Everybody that's anti-Meg, I'm welcoming you guys to call in. I want to hear what everybody got to say, okay? From Team Meg to no Team Meg. I want to hear what everybody got to say. I just want you to know that. No, I'm not going to hang up on none of y'all. I'm not going to drop none of y'all. I definitely want to know what y'all got to say, okay? I definitely want to know. Let's see. Where we at here? Where we at? Color Me Pink got a video coming out. I just got the notification, y'all. Yeah, and if you haven't, and if you have not subscribed to her channel, please go and subscribe to Color Me Pink, child. I love me some Color Me Pink. Please be sure to subscribe. But let me go back to these tweets and things of that nature. Okay, so we already saw that. So then he go again. Where are my hot girls at, Meg? I don't care what you and Tory had, but don't address Big AK unless you're talking about what the DNA report said. Holler at the DA and figure out what they said. And if I lied, I lied. File the lawsuit. It's so funny how you got so much to say. It's so funny how you got so much to say with these dudes, like, it's with these women. It's funny how you got so much to say. Okay, let me drop the link for Gigi with the juice. I'm not taking no calls yet. I'm dropping a link for Gigi right now because I want her to come up here for at least 10 minutes so she can tell me what she feels and what she thinks about this whole situation. So I just dropped the link, but it's only for Gigi right now. After her 10 minutes is up, I'm going to drop her down, and then I'm going to allow my people to call in. I want to see what Gigi got to say first. But yeah, so it's funny how he got so much to say. Like, he really going in on Meg, and like, he really trying, like, he really got big energy with her. But this is what Tory Lanez just posted. He said AK is telling no lies. Of course you're going to say that. Oh, of course you're going to say that, child. So that is all the tea in regards to this situation. That's all the tea that's in regards to the situation. Now, it's funny, just like this person here just said, it's funny how he responded to Megan, but he didn't respond to what that attorney said. Of course, he's not going to respond to what that attorney said because it's going to make him look like a fat ass fool. That's why. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Okay. Gigi, the link is in the chat, baby girl. I'm ready for you. So, like I said, you guys, Gigi gonna be up here for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna let Gigi come up here for like 10 minutes, and then after her 10 minutes is up, I'm gonna let you guys call in and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys call in and stuff. For those of you who are not subscribed to my channel and you're watching, go ahead and subscribe, baby girls and baby boys. Go ahead and subscribe. What are y'all waiting on? Okay. But now I'm about to bring in a special guest. She's a fellow YouTuber, YouTube colleague of mine. And this is Gigi with the Juice. I'm going to bring her up here for like 10 minutes and she's going to give us her thoughts on this situation. So what's going on, Gigi? What you
Hey,
got?
Scotty. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
So what you
Yeah,
got to say?
you definitely beat me too. I was like, let me wait because when stuff happen live like this, it's always going. So I said I'm gonna wait to go live tomorrow because But I definitely when you came up, I was like, let me see what Scotty say. But firstly, the first. It's Akademiks for one. Like the fact that it's always Akademiks who always wants to start with the "don't put me in it," but and then you jump in it. It's like nobody asked you first of all to jump in it. It's like the person who be like on the side of the fight happening, they over there be like, "Ooh, what you gonna do about it?" And you be like, "Nigga, shut up and you get some too." And it's always he gonna have to get some, and he always is giving just little PI energy. Like, bruh, it's clear that you got a podcast. You thought that it was gonna bring all the women to the yard, and it didn't. And you upset over there broke. You shaped like a bag of melted Skittles. You got a milk dud head ass. You shaped like a refurbished refrigerator. I don't understand what you want from people. I know you want this hype, but in the process, I hope Megan like Susan's ass because he keeps wanting to focus on the fact that there's no evidence of Tory's fingerprints. It don't matter about the fingerprints being on the gun. The point is the gun went off. And Megan didn't shoot herself. And her friend clearly didn't shoot her. And we have yet to truly hear Tory Lanez say, I didn't shoot the gun. Never has Tory ever came out and said, oh, I never shot it. So that's where the whole issue is coming in. And then when you played I guess that was on Twitch, like where he was basically talking about, oh, it's not about proving who it was or who did it. It's like basically proving that they did it. So in essence, he really is kind of admitting that Tory Lanez did it, but it's like, but y'all got to prove he did it. Like we all know Tory did it. I think it doesn't take, us rocket scientists. But the fact that it's always Akademiks and the way that he's so heavily talking about females so comfortably, he got mama issues. Clearly his daddy left him on the stool step. I mean, he's mad that he got to look in the mirror with his little man titties. I'm sorry that you can't, bag the girls that you want. And, just go ahead and go home, keep jacking off the Pornhub because it's just not going to get you nowhere, Akademiks. I'm sorry. Like, you want to sit here and talk about Megan, but you are never going to get a girl like Megan. It's not going to happen. So I guess that's why you upset.
Why do you think that? Because I know I don't know if you watched this from the beginning or not.
I was keeping up. So I'm up to date on the part where like on the very last part where basically they were admitting that the DNA was inconclusive for Tory Lanez evidence, basically.
Okay, hold on one second. Thank you for the super chat, meet the algorithm. Thank you for the super chat. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm about to ask you. Why do you think that DJ Pickle Jar is always coming at women? Did you see all of the tweets that he had coming at Megan and even Tasha K? Did you see all of those tweets? Okay, so what you got to say about that? Because he walking around here like he got big, deep energy with these women and big AK and all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, but where's this energy for men? So what is your thoughts on that? I want to know what you think about that.
Exactly what it is. It's a falsehood of big dick energy. But let's tell Akademiks to walk in the room and throw your dick on the table. I guarantee you won't. Walk in the room and throw it on the table. Akademiks, are you going to throw it on the table? I bet not.
Does he have one to throw on the table?
Exactly. Clearly. You over there skipping probably.
I mean, that's my thing. Does he have one to throw on the table? Because anytime I see DJ Akademiks, all I hear is meow.
When's the last time we saw Akademiks with a girlfriend is the question. When he put a girl on his phone, on his live, posted her on his social media, when was the last time we seen even Akademiks hold a girl hand? He probably ain't hold a girl hand since spring fling in 7th grade. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Akademiks, you thought this, this podcasting lifestyle was going to offer you up something new, was going to offer you some coochie on a platter, but you're going to end up getting involved in something that has nothing to do with you. And then you're bringing in like her music execs that she's fighting with that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. And then, of course, you're going at Tasha K. You're kind of trying to call her a liar, but then you like backhand, you coming backpedal, talking about, well, if I lied, sue me. Like, you talking out of both sides of your neck. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He knows he's throwing stuff out there and just seeing whatever's going to basically stick. And that's unfortunately the type of blogger he is. Like, he's just the type of blogger to put it out there and whatever sticks. And unfortunately, because we live in that, as long as the lies more entertaining, everybody ignores the truth. And that's where Akademiks gets his power. And obviously talking sideways to women.
And then what's so funny is, what's really killing me about this whole thing is that there's so many people, mainly, and I hate to say this because whenever I say this, women get mad when I say it. But there's so many people, including women, that's riding so hard for Tory, riding so hard and so quick to believe what Akademiks said. It's like soon as Akademiks put that out there, everybody, oh, we knew she was lying. Oh, we already knew she was lying. It's anytime a woman comes out and says something happened to her, it's always women that's denouncing their story. It's always a woman, but at the same time, it's
pick me.
Yeah, but then in the same breath, it's like, protect Black women. Why? If I'm doing a review on a show, and I said this on my video about how the girl punched Tommy Sotomayor out, I was like, now, when I say something about a woman on a reality show and I call them out for their shit, then I'm a woman hater. I don't like Black women. I hate my mama. I hate my sister. I hate every woman that's living in my life. But then these same people that do that and say that, y'all be defending these Black men who do shit to Black women all the time.
That's the thing. It's always protect Black women until a Black man enters the room, because it's always based on the fact of, the Black man has it the hardest out there. And, we're supposed to be the ones like, he comes home to, and we're supposed to, slap on the Neosporin and a Band-Aid. But at the same time, you freaking, Black in my eye in the corner, and I'm supposed to shut up and be quiet. And this is basically one of those situations where, oh, Tory Lanez, he's a Black man. And even this is an example. Megan, for example, she said even after getting shot, when the police came, she didn't say nothing because she knew what type of escalation that could have created. The fact that not only is all niggas in the car, but there's a gun involved. So even in that instance, Megan still protected him, and that seems to be a detail that clearly is going, just unnoticed or just completely forgotten. And I know everybody wants to go past like, oh, it's, it's so quick to put the, blame on Tory. But the question is, who else? Like, who else do you want us to point it to? We know Megan didn't shoot herself. The friends has yet to even say anything, honestly. And the friend, she's not even involved in the lawsuit on either side. Like, if the friend was even involved, don't y'all think Tory Lanez lawyers would have subpoenaed her already?
Exactly.
That's kind of how that works. So the fact that she hasn't been subpoenaed for anything, or in regards to her fingerprints being on the gun, just goes to show basically his lawyers right now and Akademiks and Tory are trying to play the smear game. And they're hoping that works because of who Megan is and how, when the situation first happened, everybody went after Megan. So they're hoping as long as they keep releasing details, everybody's, going to go back to the instinct of attacking Megan and basically allowing whatever information comes out about Tory to slide. But like I said, no DNA, the gun still went off.
And then another thing that I also want to say, because I said this earlier in the video, but it's like this. Like we just mentioned, it's always protect Black women when something goes down. It's like protect Black women. But I don't know if you agree with this or not, so I'm going to ask you, do you agree? I personally feel like it's always protect Black women until it's a Black woman that they don't fucking like.
I can agree with that.
So, okay, so since you said that, let's make another example. The chick Melii. I don't know who the fuck she is,
She's
but
an
apparently
artist. She's kind of like
she's
an
some.
indie artist. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
familiar with her.
Okay, so they said she's an artist that's rumored to be dating Tory, who doesn't claim her, and she came out and she spoke out against Meg and all this other stuff. It mirrors the situation that happened now 10 years ago when K
Mhm.
Michelle first came on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she told her story about how Myth Hits was physically assaulting her, right? And
Mhm.
she never said his name on the show, but he came out to defend himself. Toya got involved. She defended him, saying that the woman was a liar. Tamar came out, said she was a liar. Rashida came out, said she was a liar. The fans came out. So it's, you don't like this woman, so she got to be lying about getting abused.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? But
that's
then
typically what
later
happens.
on down the line, when you watch Marriage Boot Camp years later, and you see Toy on there with Memphis, and you see how aggressive he is with her, and how it looks like he was ready to whoop her ass too. Now everybody's saying, "Oh, she was right," but because you didn't like her, you didn't want to hear what she had to say. Like
Right.
you said, she was lying because of how she acts. Just because she acts a certain type of way, that
Right.
doesn't mean she wasn't a victim of domestic abuse. My
Right.
mom was married to a man for over 20 years who was putting his hands on her, and God knows anything else that I don't fucking know about. And
Right.
her attitude, she's not a meek woman. She's not a victimized woman. She got a
Right.
big ass mouth just like me. This is where I get the big ass mouth from her. So most people on the outside looking in would not believe that she would be getting hands put on her. But being that I was the one that lived in the house with her, grew up in the house with her, watched her
Right.
get hands put on her, watch bloodshed, watch
Right.
all that stuff. Yes, it can happen. So when
I
you see
think a lot of
somebody
people
crazy,
I think a lot of people kind of refuse to want to acknowledge that there are strong women, but it still does not compare to the socialization of still being inferior to a man.
mhm,
Because K Michelle, like a strong personality, like you said, a strong personality, but there is two truths that can exist at the same time. You can be a strong woman and still be meek in the presence of somebody who they say is superior, more superior than you. So what do
exactly.
y'all want women to do? Like, okay, she's in this situation with a guy who necessarily is abusing her, and she's strong for coming out. That's where the strength comes from. Okay, I'm now going to be strong enough to tell y'all what this man was doing to me. But then of course she gets, barreled because it's a black man. It's protect black men. Y'all don't want no smear campaign. But at the end of the day, no, we got to hold these fools accountable, because if not, they're going to do it to the next woman. The only thing I can say for Melii is, okay, miss, if your ass is in the corner somewhere and your damn pinky toe is missing, what you want us to do? Like, he done shot your motherfucking pinky
It's
toe off.
crazy how it's crazy how they people always want to go and protect the black men and say they don't want a smear campaign against a black man, but they could give a fuck if it's a smear campaign against a black woman. Like,
Like,
it's crazy to me how that happens. They don't care about it being a smear campaign against a black woman or even a black gay man, for example,
right.
because we're not necessarily favorable either. So it's like, but I say we'll probably be more favorable than the black woman is. I could honestly say that. But that's unfortunate, but that's the
This
truth.
socialization of just
Yeah,
like the idea of strong black women in general is just like, oh, that means she's a handful. Oh, that means she's too much. Oh, that means she's aggressive. Oh, that means like it's always a negative connotation typically when you hear a strong black woman. And so in this situation, that's how they're viewing Megan. Oh, she's a boisterous, black woman. And now here it is. We got Tory and his, Oompa Loompa, seventh dwarf ass self. He wants to sit there and be mad with his little narcissism, his Napoleon syndrome, because you 5'2". I'm sorry. And then he's doing what niggas typically do, which is pinning on his dick. Like, oh, I've got both of them. So, that's why they mad. I shouldn't have did it. It was the sex that got both of them hooked. And it's like, bro, you're doing everything to direct the energy everywhere else except the question at hand, which is, did you shoot Megan Thee Stallion? Yes
or
or no?
not. Did you do it or not? That's it. Did you do it or not? It's one or the other. Did you do it or not? That's what you need to be proven. We don't care if you slept with both of them. We really could care less about
Right.
that. Did you shoot her or not? Just say I ain't do it. I
All
have yet to hear you say I
is
ain't do it.
extra information is useless when it comes down to what happened in that car. It is simple. Did you do it or not? We have proof of the fragments. We have proof of the bullet wounds. And we have proof that the gun existed because they're clearly doing a swab on it. Now the driver is X'd out and it's only two people left, the friend and Tory Lanez. And the fact that the friend has yet to be subpoenaed says a lot. It means they can't put anything on her. And Megan's not gonna lie. Like, come on, we've never known Megan to be a liar, somebody who's in the drama like that, anybody who looks, put out, extra information for publicity. Like, she's never been a publicity stunt type person. She ain't out here trying to Kanye us to death. That's not what's happening. So I just think like there's just a subconscious hate for, Black women. And so people are going to see Megan and feel like she's an easy target. But for the people who want to hate on Megan, I'm just going to sit there and ask, who else do you want us to blame for shooting her? Who else do you want to blame?
And it goes back to what that point that you just made, it just goes back to what I just said. It's only protect Black women until it's a Black woman that you don't like. If this was a Nicki Minaj, they would be, he did it.
Right.
We don't need no proof. He did it. If it was Beyonce, he did it. She lied, he did it. You know what I'm saying? If it was certain Black women, they would be on their side. But it's a woman that they don't like. All of a sudden, don't nobody like Megan all of a sudden. When she first came out, the girls was loving her. But now all of a sudden, they can't stand her. And it all goes back to, well, she has a potential beef with Nicki Minaj, so I'm going to dislike her because Nicki don't like her either. It's that type of bullshit that they do. I see it, and I call it out. But, the people they be so damn hot with me when I call it out. But it's all facts. I don't care what nobody...
Definitely a line between being a fan and a stan. And I just personally don't like stans because y'all choose to be willfully ignorant to a celebrity's or a person's, obviously, F-ups. And it's kind of like, I can follow somebody, be a fan of you, but that don't make me blind. So, Tory, before I was a fan of your music, but that also don't make me blind to the fact that I have deductive reasoning to know that, Megan got, stitches in her foot. She got bullet fragments in her foot. And she didn't, say anybody else shot her. She said you shot her. And she's never backed off that story. The story has continued to stay the same. Megan's, all of her instances have steadied to been the same. Nobody likes Megan. Because she did a song with Cardi.
I agree. I definitely agree with that because she did a song with Nicki first, the Hot Girl Summer song. She did that song with her first, and then the next year she turned around and did WAP with Cardi. And ever since then, she fake. She this, she that. She used Nicki. She did. Like, girl, we are
she damned if she do, damned if she don't, because at first you want to be like, oh, women need to work together. And then here she is, keeping herself out of the madness, working with Black women. Now all of a sudden she fake. Like, what y'all want her to do?
They don't know what they want her to do. They don't know what they want her to do. But before I let you go, because I'm finna bring these people up here so they can call in. Before I let you go, it just goes back to what I've been saying. It's always protect Black women until it's someone that they don't like, or they always taking a man's side. We saw what happened with R. Kelly. It's okay for R. Kelly to kidnap girls, whether or not we believe every single one of them, because I don't believe everybody that was a part of it.
But there was enough.
It was enough for me. So R. Kelly, they still was defending him, still saying that it was these girls' fault. They was fast. They
R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Trey Songz, Chris Brown. The list continues.
But yet, y'all want to protect R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and Chris Brown and Trey Songz, but you don't want to protect Lil Nas X, who was pretty much under fire for just being who he was. And you got rappers basically threatening him, and you got people like Lil Boosie telling him that he need to kill himself and all this other stuff. But y'all are okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, look, y'all, they love to defend that toxic ass masculinity. They love.
I'm gonna end on this. I'm gonna tell DJ Akademiks that nigga can kick rocks in open toe shoes, and maybe take some liposuction. You can take all the fat from your stomach and put it inside your dick. Maybe that'll make it bigger. And that's bad on that.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up, Gigi. For those of you who may not be familiar with Gigi, her name is Gigi with the Juice. Please go follow her on YouTube. Please go do so. She has
Yes,
great
I appreciate you for having
reviews.
me on.
No problem, no problem. I'm gonna actually talk to you about doing something soon. Because I got like this thing coming up on my channel. It's gonna be called Who Was Wrong, and I'm gonna be working with different YouTubers and stuff like that. Like it's just gonna be like a debate about who was wrong. It don't matter if it was on a movie, a TV show, a reality show. I
Yeah,
haven't I haven't just developed the whole thing yet, but I'm trying to figure out who all I'm gonna ask to come
right.
up,
Well,
but
just hit me up on IG.
you're
You got
definitely
my
one of
IG.
them though. You definitely one of them though. So
Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram. You got my IG. Just DM me, and I'll be there.
all right
Well,
then.
make sure to hit that like button, okay? Hit that
Yes,
like, subscribe,
make
and copy.
make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for coming up, Gigi. I
Of
definitely appreciate
course.
it.
Bye.
Bye bye. Alrighty then, y'all. Yes, for Gigi. Now, all my mods, be sure to put that link down in the chat because it's time for me to allow Team Scotty to come up here and say what they gotta say about this case. I'm gonna take 10 calls, 5 at a time, all that good stuff. Okay, so be sure to put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, so will my mods. Okay, so go ahead and be sure to call in right about now. Okay, because I had Gigi up here longer than what I intended on having her up here, but we was having us a great conversation. I love having conversations. I love having conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? But Gigi was up here reading. She was 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 reading. Reading down. Okay. And I see one person has already called in. That's one person in the back. Okay. First of all, before I continue and bring this caller up, because it's just one right now, but I need at least 4 more right now for the first 5. Okay. But before I let this caller up, shout out to TTB. Y'all know that I be on TTB Live's panel or whatever, and he just made a poll the other day about who's your favorite TTB panelist or whatever, and me and Aaron Wiles out both were tied. The last time I checked, we were both tied for second place. But we already knew that Dre Simba was gonna win that shit anyway. Like when he made that poll, I'm like, I don't even know why you made this poll. Dre Simba was gonna win this shit anyway. I had no chance in hell to beat him. So I don't even know why you made this. But that's neither here nor there though. Shout out to TTB for even including me in that poll. But I'm about to take calls right now. So there we go. I got 2 calls. Now I need 2 more. But here we go with the calls. I'm gonna let is it Koja Malik? I hope I
Yeah,
said it right.
just Koja.
Okay, Coach. Okay, Coach. Go ahead and start. I'm gonna put Phil on mute for now. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
These people act like two things can't be true. I have worked in correction. And I have seen women who will cuss inmates out, go home and get abused at home by their husband. I have seen women that will beat another woman down that won't raise her voice to a man. So just because K Michelle may present a certain way with a man or men that she's not attracted to, does not mean she can't still be in an abusive relationship. And women need to stop. I'm going to just say it. These women be putting in their application to be the next pick me or to let the men's know. I take abuse. I don't agree with her. I'm not that kind of woman. Come see me. You see my name in the chat. Hit me up. It's an advertisement for them to see. See, I'm not that type of black woman. I'm the other type of black woman. I don't get down with that feminism. I'm sending my femininity over there. Pick me, pick me, pick me. And that's all it is to me, a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
And women, we do need to be better. Even if I don't like you, right is right and wrong is wrong. Even if I don't like you, and at the end of the day, if you can't separate, because one thing I know, if this person, if they getting away with it with this woman, they're gonna get away with it with us, because we some broke women. So you know,
Right.
if they're doing it to the rich, what are they doing to women without means? And domestic violence is worse for poorer women. I mean, you can see the stats every day, every day. Women ain't beating other women up and killing other women. It's the other way. And I ain't going to take it there, but we do need to be our sister's keeper. Even if I don't like my sister, you don't get no brownie points for liking somebody you get the extra brownie points and integrity and character for how you treat the people you actually don't vibe with, because that takes a stretch of character. And that's all I'm saying. I'm the grandma, so y'all, I'm gonna enjoy y'all youth, and I'm gonna suck off y'all youth for energy. And I like your show.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye.
All right, all righty then. Okay, next up is Phil. You're next.
Hey, Scotty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good.
So I have to agree with you on several things. First of all, I was one of those people with K Michelle because I didn't like her personality. I didn't believe her initially, but I'm like, she keeps saying the same thing, so she gotta be telling the truth. She's not changing her story. I ain't gotta like her attitude, but that doesn't mean that he didn't jump on her as
Right.
well. So and I agree with the last caller. She said we have to not only be our sister's keeper, but as a black man, we have to protect black women.
Mm-hmm.
Now with this Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lanez thing, I thought initially he said she was never shot. So now it's a gun and they're doing tests on a gun, but she was never shot. So one quick thing about DJ Akademiks, he's always fighting with a woman.
Always.
You can never trust a man who always fights with a woman, especially a black man who always fights with a black woman. You can't trust a man like that. But for Tory Lanez, so if you didn't shoot her, who then shot her? Because you would still be held responsible if it was your weapon.
Exactly.
So you may not. So Megan may not win a criminal suit, but she would definitely win a civil suit because you are still responsible for that gun in that car. But I just don't understand why people don't want to believe the girl. Why would she lie about being shot? Why would the police lie about her being shot? Somebody shot the girl. Pick a person. If it's two people in the car, who shot her?
That's what I'm saying right now. Like, who did it? Somebody had to shoot her, so who did it?
And
That's
so,
what I'm trying to understand.
So one more thing. He's never said he didn't shoot her either.
Never said it.
He never has blatantly said, I did not shoot at this girl. He's never said that. But don't trust no man that's going to argue down a black woman, and not just one, not just two, but several. Dude has a problem with black women. And and for the people in the chat, and for all the men and women that's saying that the girl is lying, y'all just some haters. Don't get mad because she's young, successful, and educated while you're broke, dumb, and disgusted. Do better with yourselves. This girl ain't got to lie about being shot. Someone clearly shot the girl. Who shot her? And if you ain't shoot her, just clearly state, I ain't shoot the girl.
And that's my thing too, Phil. He has not said I ain't do it. He just saying other stuff to deflect from what we're actually talking about. He never said the words I didn't shoot her. He just said I slept with her and her friend. This all this other stuff. We don't care about that. We talking about whether or not you shot her or not. That's what we're here to talk about.
Exactly. Just say I didn't shoot the girl. But like I said before, I thought when we were talking about that, I said, wait a minute, I thought he said it wasn't no gun. Ain't nobody get shot. But now y'all doing tests on weapon, and in the discovery phase, both parties. So that means Tory Lanez was a part of that discovery. Him and his attorneys was a part of that discovery. If it's inconclusive, if the weapon is being tested for being inconclusive, that means that the weapon was fired. We just don't know who fired the weapon.
Right.
Something happened. We just don't know what happened. That's what inconclusive means. But, Scotty, do what you do. Stop hating on Megan. It's so stupid. A black woman was shot. A young black successful woman was shot. That's a problem. Right. And if it was by another successful black man, that's a huge problem. Black men, you don't shoot anybody, especially not a black woman. That's all I got, Scotty. Keep doing what you're doing. Again, all happy birthday.
Thank you.
Who shot Meg? Somebody had to shoot her.
Somebody had to. We don't know who, but somebody did. All right. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you calling in. All right. I'm gonna say Lily because I know who this is. I follow her on Twitter. I'm just gonna say Lily. But hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm actually Great.
That's
You know,
good.
somebody just told me on what is it? Somebody just told me on IG in my DMs that my energy is back up. I think it is, but this ain't
That's
about me.
good.
This about y'all. So go ahead.
So I have like three things. One thing is I'm watching this case and I'm waiting to see it all play out. Part of me thinks that, like, I definitely think something happened to her because I don't think Meg would lie about being harmed in that way. I don't think anyone would be like that big of a star and just get on like her IG that has millions of followers and be like, he shot me when she did we know she got shot. My only thing is it's like the case is kind of weird because each time they go to trial, it keeps getting pushed back. So it's
Right.
like I think that is why people are so suspicious of what is going on because everyone's like, if he really did shoot you, why do we keep seeing the case being pushed back? Now,
Right.
I will say this: Nicki Minaj is one of my problematic faves because you be getting her together, but I understand when you be getting her together because she needed though, she needed. And but I do think the stan culture makes everything so much worse, and I've seen people be overjoyed by like that Muppet, that Munchkin nigga, just annoying. He is so annoying. That's why I have no problem when Nikki Black had her husband, her felon husband, be like, he gonna beat your ass. I was with it. I was so with it. But he does attack women. He always is attacking Black women. We've seen him do it countless times, and it's disheartening to see people be so excited to prove that she's a liar when it's like none of us really know what happened. Like the person before me said, none of us genuinely know what happened other than she got hurt. I think she kind of did herself a disservice arguing back and forth with him today because it's like he gonna say what he's gonna say. I did hear that supposedly he signed an NDA, so he can't speak too much about what happened. But I was just so like I was upset seeing her go back and forth because right now public opinion is what he's winning. It's so many people that are on his side right now that it's like you arguing with him is somehow lending to him being right when we really honestly do not know what transpired. And I wish everyone will wait until we hear the final verdict of what is happening before people get on the internet to bash her and to just discredit her and like just speak so ill about her because it's like we really don't know what happened. All we know is she did get hurt. And Melii, because I like some of her music. I don't know why she said anything anyway, because she trying to get her career off the ground, and this was not the move or the look for her.
At
Because now
all.
I don't understand why anybody would want to be a part of this conversation. Like no one should have said anything, and he getting like Tory is getting too bold in his britches to be on the internet talking about I had sex with both. Okay, and like
That's
you
what
like
I'm saying.
we okay, we all speculated that's probably what happened. But like the other person says, you never said you did not shoot her. You have not said you didn't shoot her. You have not really aided in any of these conversations that lends to you being innocent. So why talk now? Like why are you speaking now? Like it doesn't make it to me it doesn't make him look good and it kind of doesn't make her look good because it's like both of y'all this is like a serious matter and I wish they just wouldn't have brung it to social media because now it's lending people to scrutinize her even more.
Than they already have.
Yes, and I wish she wouldn't have did that. That's my only like watching it today. I was just like, girl, you should have just been quiet. Your man should have been quiet too. Because now it's like, oh, it's like baby mama drama or whatever on the internet when it's like you really did get hurt. So why are we playing into this trope of just us bickering back and forth, making it so salacious? But I really do hope she's okay. I
I
genuinely hope
think
she's
the
all right.
I think her issue is, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. I think what really tipped her off with this whole thing because she, for the most part, she hasn't really said nothing about it lately. But I think being that Fat Boy has so much to say today,
Mm,
and he tried to have a moment by being the first to post it up there. I
yeah.
just felt like that tipped her off. And I guess she felt a certain type of way because it's like, bitch, we ain't even go to court yet, and you already up here trying to make up shit. So I'm guessing she acted out of impulse, being that, not to be the type of person that blames everything on zodiac signs, but she is. serious like me, and I tend to do that a lot of the times. Like when somebody is like doing some stupid shit, and I know it's stupid, and I know they not, and I know that it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know if that was me in that predicament, I probably would have responded too. But after the fact, I probably would have been like, nah, I had no business responding to that man. I really could have just let this shit slide.
That's my only thing. I totally understand her wanting to be like, nah, you lying. Because I would feel that way to be like, bro, we ain't even with the court yet. Why are you speaking on this matter? But I just feel like her posting the text messages is when, to me, it got real hot. Because at first when I saw someone talk about it, I said, so who said this? And then they said Akademiks. I said, no, that's like Jason and the Queen. I don't no. If it's not
Right.
like, there's nothing about Akademiks that's creditable. And like, since I've known of Akademiks, I have never seen that man DJ. I was like, so why are we calling him DJ Akademiks? That should let y'all know off rip something about him is fraudulent. We have never seen that boy post music or nothing. So I'm just kind of like, I feel like if she would have been quiet at that point, then we all would have been like, okay. And then when that reporter came out that was verified, that was like, no, whatever that person is saying isn't true, that could have been it. But I totally understand her wanting to be like, you know what, I'm sick of y'all, and wanting to stand up for herself. I just feel like when she posted the text messages, that's when it ramped up, because now everybody's like, ooh, text messages. And then when he said what he said about sleeping with her and Kelsey, I was like, oh Lord. I was like, y'all really is going back to like the Facebook days of people just out and spraying each other.
Right.
And I
That's
just wish that, like, I just don't want her to be trash, because you can tell it bothers her that, no, like, a lot of people don't believe her except her fans, and then I mean the general public. And I know that has to suck when it's like, something happened to me and nobody believes me. Like, nobody believes me. So I understand her wanting to defend herself. I just wish it wouldn't have got like this, because reading the comments on the different blog sites, I was like, y'all are nasty. Like,
yeah.
y'all, like, they going in, like, everyone's like, girl, you're a liar. And I'm like, but none of us know what happened. All we know is that she got hurt in the process. Like, do we know he shot her? No, we don't. But like, clearly there was a gun there, because they're looking for gun residue, they're looking for all this stuff. And on top of that, she got hurt. I think the only thing to me, when, like, because I talked about this with my friend was like, it's because like she put on that strong black woman archetype where she got shot, and the next thing you know, we saw her dancing. So then everyone was like, did you really get shot? But it's like, she put on that brave face that oftentimes black women are taught to do, is be the strong one in adversity.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's to our detriment, because we're over here being strong while people are abusing us and harming us and doing us harm. And everyone's like, well, you can take it, you're the strong black woman. And I feel like that's the other reason why people see her as not being a victim, is because they believe she's so strong that it's like, how could she get hurt? Like, she's so much bigger than him. I was like, it doesn't matter if she was bigger than him. If he had a gun, he had a gun. Like,
Period.
we've seen countless times, like, someone could be bigger than you, but if you got a gun, you got a gun. And I think that's like, that does not kind of, it does hurt us when we play into like, oh, let me be strong. And I think people want her to be like the perfect victim, the same way people wanted like Evelyn to be the perfect victim with Chad, when it's like, we know Chad headbutted her, but everyone was like, well, she deserved it. When it's like, no, she really didn't deserve to get headbutted, but we don't like mess with Evelyn. So it's like, but she's not the perfect victim. So people don't feel sympathy. Same way with K Michelle. Like you said, she's not a perfect victim. Like, she's loud, she gets with it, and it's like, well, we think she should be meek and mild, and like, of course, like, then we will believe her. And it's like, there, all these people that are being harmed are not perfect victims in people's eyes, so they don't mind, they don't believe them being hurt, or they justify it with like, well, like, I've seen people, she's so much bigger than Tory, she probably did something to him. And I was like, and he didn't have to
Right.
shoot her if he did shoot her.
And I'm gonna say this, because Lord knows we've been talking for a while.
Yeah,
Before I let you
I'm good.
go, I would say this. I remember when, and I know this is not the same, but it goes back to what you said about being the perfect victim. I'm gonna say this. I remember like early on, like years ago. This was like early on, maybe in the middle part of me being on YouTube. I would probably say I had probably been on YouTube for about a good 3 or 4 years at this point. And I was talking about school bullying, and I was telling my story about how I used to get picked on and bullied, and all of this other stuff. And someone in the comments questioned my story and basically said to me, the way you be talking, I don't believe you was bullied. As if I had some type of reason to lie about something that people go through every day. Like, why would I do that? Like, why would I sit up here and fake be an advocate for a school anti-bullying and I ain't never been through it myself? Like that type of it. Like, and I said that for example because I can only imagine what people like Kate Michelle or Meg is going through. If somebody did something to you and you speak out about it, then everybody say they don't believe you because of your personality or the way you carry yourself. That is hurtful. It doesn't matter if I carry myself how at the time I was maybe 24, 25 when that incident happened, when they said, well, I don't believe you because of the way you act or the way you talk on here. But what happened to me happened when I was 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 years old. I'm in my early 20s at that point. So it's like, don't you think I act the way I do because of what happened to me?
Yeah, like I'm different. But people like we're in a time where people don't allow people grace. It's just like you have to be perfect for them to allow you grace.
Exactly. But thank you though. Thank you for coming up.
Yes.
Thank you for coming up. I
Bye.
definitely appreciate all your commentary. Thank you for coming up. Alrighty then. I'm sorry. Prosperity Thick Girl 40. You have the floor.
Where happened? Where Tim at? When the other ones that was all in the that was making me take Benadryl over here because I was allergic to all these foul things that they were saying in the goddamn. Where all them went? Because I wanted one of them to come up out before me so I could let them have it. What happened? Where you at? Where you go? You said yeah.
I told all the anti-Meg people that they are welcome to come up here. I'm willing to hear everybody's different opinions on either side, whether they're on Team Meg, Team Tory, or no team at all. I was willing to hear everybody's point. So
yeah, but it seems like they left because the chat is all Meg now. Get out of here. If this was a white woman, would we be going through any of this?
Oh.
If Meg was a white woman, especially a white rich woman, would we be going through any of this? The girl was shot. If Tory did not shoot her, or if his bodyguard would have took it, that's what they do. He did it. Who else did it? Kelsey did it. If Kelsey did it, like Gigi said, every piece of evidence that's proven that Kelsey shot her will be out there. Get out of here. Meg was shot. There were only 3 other people in the car. Nobody else got charged with it. Who did it? Now it's a monster. Now it's a ghost somewhere. Somebody from their house was a sniper. Just happened to have a problem with Meg that night. Stop it. I am so tired of black women having to defend themselves when they don't need to. The proof is in the pudding. These Akademiks, sit your fat Burger King eating ass down somewhere. You ain't got no pussy since pussy got you. And it's sad because you ain't getting none. You mad. Tory, what did that have to do with you fucking both of them? That happens every day. You're a little man with a Napoleon complex, so you want everybody to know I banged both of them. But guess what? They ain't banging you no more, so that lets us know how good it was.
Oop.
Get out of here. You see how they shooed you off when y'all was in the pool? Meg wasn't on you like that, boy. Kelsey evidently wasn't on you like that. Get out of here. And you had no chance with the Kardashian girl. You was so happy just to be in her house. Meg took you places. You didn't take her places. Get out of here. What is she lying on you for of everybody in the world? Why is she lying on you?
Of all people.
You got text messages. Now, you wasn't talking about the shooting. You was talking about banging both. Boy, if you don't stop it. No, you were sorry because you shot that girl. You knew her and Kelsey were still friends at the time, and you were scared that they were both going to get on your ass. But now that they're not friends, now you want to play them against each other. And it still ain't working because Kelsey's still like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't shooting nobody. So she's not going against her. You're the only one. And now you got DJ Akademiks. Who is he? You shouldn't want him on your side. He out here telling shit they ain't even supposed to tell. Now Meg know that your lawyer is sharing things with him. They're not even supposed to be shared.
Exactly.
You got a dummy on your side, dum-dum. With your oompa loompa. I swear my hand to God, I'm so tired of black women always having to defend themselves. And it's always against other black women that just want to be picked. How about being your sister's keeper some damn time? How hard is that? Don't we got enough on us that black women can't get along? Black women don't care about each other. No, when we gonna change this? We brought life into this world. We are the ones, we raised white people kids. We are the bearers of this. We made this. If we go down, everybody gonna go down.
Exactly.
But because that we can't get along, they gonna keep playing us against each other. So why not come together? I keep trying to tell people, just because we help this world be fucked up don't mean the world gonna end. We just gonna have to live in the effed up world that we helped create because we didn't care enough. What makes us better than the generations before us to stand up and be strong and give our next generation something to look forward to? What if the people that came before us didn't want us to vote, didn't want us to sit on the front of the bus, didn't want us to not have to be able to sit at the counter and get served? Come on, y'all. This shit is ridiculous. This girl ain't did nothing to half of y'all. Y'all don't even know this girl. But because he's a man and a black man, and we supposed to lift him up, no matter what they do to us, you better lift that black man up. He's a king. No, we queens. And if it ain't for a queen, we wouldn't have no goddamn kings. I got 4 boys, and I wish the hell they would play with any female. And that's the way y'all need to be. Because he got money. This man ain't thinking about none of y'all. He ain't gonna pick none of y'all. He ain't gonna see y'all on the front row. If you pull your titties out, he don't care. He do not care. He gonna cook you and go to the next one. So stop trying to be all up on his, because he don't know you and he ain't gonna know you. This man ain't even from the United States. Take his ass back to Canada some goddamn way. He ain't bringing nothing to us but stupidity. And that damn music he brought out, he said everything but the truth. And y'all keep talking about he wrote it in a song, he put it in a song. Okay, and the song still ain't made nothing. It still ain't gave us nothing, no more than we knew from Meg. A whole party beat both of their ass. How about that? Just beat him and Akademiks. Yeah, I want to go the balance route because this is ridiculous. No woman should have to defend herself if she was a rape victim. They always say, but why we can't believe her? Believe any woman that says a man did. If she say a man shot her until it's proven the other way. Point blank, period. Because his fingerprints ain't no duh. That's called wiping the gun off. Duh, that's called washing your hands because you ain't got no gunshot residue on your hand. How long after she got shot did they test him? And matter of fact, they say he didn't even get tested. So how is that evidence that he did not shoot her? No, that's evidence that he had a good lawyer that told him to go do what he needed to do, or the bodyguard told him, go wash your hands real quick. Y'all on my damn nerve. This is ridiculous. This girl should not have to keep, every day she go on the internet, somebody's going against her. She didn't ask to be shot. She didn't ask for y'all to, because she took up for him and said, I don't want this black man to be killed. I don't want none of us to be hurt in this car this night because police are killing us by the groves. Now she's a liar. This is what happens, women, when we keep trying to take up for black men that don't give a fuck about us. This is what they do. They throw us under the bus and they never come and get us. They never try to retrieve us. They never try to help us. They just keep throwing us and we just keep letting them. When is it going to stop? When we going to say enough is enough? I am my sister's keepers. Fuck him. Excuse my language, Charlie, but when are we going to say that?
Right.
Scotty, happy birthday, babe. My birthday is Monday. Us February people are the best.
Yes,
we were born
we
in Black
are.
History Month
And
for a
happy
reason.
early birthday.
Thank you, babe. I just gotta go because these people are retarded, and I can not keep taking people. I can't. Like black women, we go through too much. We deal with too much. We put too much on our backs for us to be the lowest man on the totem pole. Every time, it's always people against us, but we never stand together and go against them people. We just pile on instead of coming across the line and being your sister keeper. You want to keep piling on your sister. You want to jump on her back too because somebody else on her back. The people don't know you. The people don't care about you. And as long as we keep doing it, they're gonna keep on going against us. Definitely. And Tim, call in. Love you, Scotty. Because you had so much to say.
All right, thank you for calling in. Now, it looks as if there's no one else that's gonna call. We got one last person up here, and I see that Armand Wiggins will be going live in about 40 minutes. So I definitely don't want to be live while he live because I got to see what he got to say. And on top of that, I know if he go live right now, all y'all gonna leave and go on over there, which I don't blame you. But we got this call up here. I cannot pronounce her name for nothing, and I ain't gonna try. But it's your turn.
Hi, Scotty. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good. I can hear you good.
Hi, I'm so sorry to talk your ear off. You look so tired, but I just wanted to say I'm so happy that you're in good spirits. I've been watching you literally for maybe like 10, 11 years. I'm just so proud of you. Like, for real, like since like Bad Girls Club season 3.
Ooh.
Like I've been watching you for a very long time. So I'm gonna make this really short. I just don't the whole situation with Meg is really odd to me because I feel as though the way that Tory has carried himself this entire time, even from the moment that she said that he shot her, is just very suspicious. Like, if someone accused me of shooting them, I'm not going to wait 6 months and not say anything. I'm not going to like creep through McDonald's and not really speak on the situation. I don't know if anyone noticed this, but he didn't really speak out until he started getting the backing of other male artists. Once T.I. came out and said, hey, I spoke to Tory, he said it didn't happen like that, then he felt like it was okay to pop his head out once he got the backing of other people. He didn't come out initially because I feel like he didn't know what he was gonna say. Because how are you gonna explain that? And in the sense of Megan, like I understand people don't want her to really say nothing, but she's a human being. Like me personally, I would have got violent because I just can't deal with people lying on me when things happen. But she's a person, she's a human being. And this whole week, she's had men continuously coming at her, whether it was the baby mentioning her in the club, whether it was Carl mentioning her, whether it's Akademiks. And as women, you just get tired of men constantly feeling like they can just.
You there? Hello? I can hear you. I can hear you now. You had went out for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I just feel like as women, like, I understand the whole, like, you just can't believe her because she's a woman. I get that point. However, it's clear as day that she was shot. The witnesses called, said they heard a shot. They found the gun. The gun was hot. The security guard didn't shoot her. Kelsey didn't shoot her. So who shot her? And me, if I'm losing out on millions of dollars, I'm facing 23 years in jail. I'm gonna tell who shot this girl because I'm not taking that weight for anybody.
Right.
Tory has a history of lying. Tory has a history of being manipulative. Right before he shot Meg, he did that entire fake colorism thing where he pretended to take up for that dark-skinned girl, and the girl had to come out and say he's lying. That never happened. Tory has a history of things like that. Him and Akademiks are friends. Him and Joe Budden are friends. You really can't listen to anything that these men in hip hop say because these are the same men who feel like Bill Cosby didn't rape anybody. Sorry, but that's just the reality. I just feel like people need to just let the courts kind of like do whatever it is that they do. But I feel like one piece of like evidence that people really, really forget about is Kelsey and Megan weren't the only friends. They had a group of friends. It was her, Kelsey, Jay Lee, a bunch of them like little college friends. And Kelsey's friend already came out and said, Kelsey, you came home the night after the shooting and told me in my face that Tory shot that girl. You even let me listen to the voicemail that he left saying, please don't tell on me. Kelsey had no response to this. She didn't have anything to say because she knows it's the truth. And the reason why he's going to subliminally point the finger at Kelsey but not actually say it is because he can't afford for her to get up there and tell the truth about what happened.
Most definitely.
So he's just pointing the finger. His thing is he doesn't have to prove that somebody else didn't do it. He just has to prove that he himself didn't do it. And there's enough reasonable doubt that it could be someone else. That's all he has to do. I believe Kelsey got paid off. That's just my personal opinion, because what kind of woman would let a man get away with shooting their friend? I don't care what me and my friend go through.
Exactly.
Kelsey, in my opinion, has always been jealous of Meg. And I feel like most men in this industry feel away because she's a woman who came into a male-dominated industry. She took all these Grammys. She taken all these awards as if they were going to get these awards anyway. You know, they acting like she came in and took something. Tory had no career. Like, I'm tired of people saying this. He had no career. There's nothing for her to sabotage because he had no career. He has no Grammys. He has no awards. He's not no one's favorite rapper. He's nobody. He makes cute little mixtapes, but that's pretty much it. He's nobody. So that's just pretty much it. I just don't like the manipulative way that he's going about it. Like, even before he spoke out, he was planning little things in the media. Like, you know, to me, that just gives guilty, because if you didn't do something, there's no reason to try to be twisting the truth and manipulating people. There's no reason to even do that. He's doing this because he knows he's guilty, and Megan doesn't really have a case. That's the point. Megan didn't bring this case up. The city of Los Angeles brought this case up, and I think people tend to forget that. She didn't take him to court.
Right.
The state of Los Angeles did, meaning that they had enough evidence, they felt, to take him to court. This has nothing to do with Megan, but he keeps blaming her because she's holding him responsible.
Exactly.
But that's it. I know you look like, oh my God, you're about to fall asleep. But thank you so much. I wish you well on your endeavors. I'm so proud of you for getting all these subscribers, and I'm just really happy that you're in better spirits.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank
Okay.
you. Alrighty then, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I think I'm finna go ahead and let this thing go and let this thing marinate. I had a great time talking to you guys tonight. I had a great time spilling the tea with you guys tonight. It was a pretty decent live. I did not know I was gonna go live today, but I did today. Yes, I did. Okay. Let me see. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to thank the new subscribers because I got a few new subscribers off this live here. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. I want to thank you guys for just watching. I want to thank you guys for constantly supporting me. I want to thank you guys for all of that stuff. Okay. Thank you guys for all of it. All right. So with that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you can be notified. Okay. Follow me on social media. My social media is at the bottom of the video. And that's about it. So I'll talk to you guys another time and see you guys later. Bye-bye. Damn, I sound like Jamie. But I don't want to say that. I don't want to sound... You know what? I watch her videos so much that I find myself picking up her shit. So I don't want to say bye-bye because that's what Jamie says. But I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.